My name is Ariadana and I'm here to explain to you about the basic of cloud computing. Cloud computing is an on-demand delivery which delivers computing services such as application, storage, and processing power using the internet on a pay-as-you-go basis. The analogy for cloud computing is like the electric utility. We just plug into the electric grid and pay for what we use. We don't need to worry about building the power plant. There are three main service models for cloud computing, and it is differentiate by the level of control and management. The first is the IaaS, or Infrastructure as a Service. This is the most fundamental layer. It provides basic computing infrastructure such as virtual servers, storage, and networking. We run the infrastructure and only manage operating system and the applications. The analogy for this model is like leasing an empty, unfurnished store. We receive basic infrastructure such as walls, floor, and roof, but we must bring our own furniture, counters, and equipment. Example for this main service model is the Amazon EC2, Google Compute Engine, OCI Compute, and Microsoft Azure Virtual Machine. The second main service model is the PaaS, or the Platform as a Service. We use the platform to develop, run, and manage applications, but we do not dealing with the underlying infrastructure. The provider manage servers, storage, and networking. Our focus is only building the software. The analogy for this main service model is a fully furnished store. We are ready to move in and we are ready to start our selling our products. An example for this main service model is the Heroku or Google App Engine. The last main service model is the SaaS or the software as a service. It is the most common model. It is a ready-to-use software applications, usually over the internet and using a subscription base. We use only the software without worrying the underlying infrastructure. The analogy for SaaS is like we are going to the department store for shopping. We don't own or rent the store. We just show up, buy clothes, and leave. The department store manages everything. Example for this is the Gmail, Microsoft 365, and Salesforce. There are three primary ways to deploy to the cloud. The first is the public cloud. In public cloud, the cloud infrastructure is owned and operated by third-party providers such as AWS or Microsoft Azure. It is made available to general public over the internet. It is usually massive in scale and it is the most common deployment model. Second, the private cloud. In private cloud, cloud infrastructure is operated exclusively by a single organization. It is managed internally or by third party. Can be hosted in on-premise or in data center. In private cloud, it gives greater control and privacy. The last cloud deployment model is the hybrid cloud. This model combines a private cloud with one or more public cloud. In hybrid cloud, it allows shared data and applications, and also it gives greater flexibility because data sensitive application can be put in the private cloud, while non-sensitive application can be put in the public cloud. And this is the last part of the presentation, which is the key characteristic and benefit of cloud computing. The first is the on-demand self-service. Access to the computing resource as needed and no human intervention from the provider, scalability and elasticity. Scaling up or down based on demand, and we only pay for what we use. Cost savings. We don't need to buy and maintain expensive hardware. We can reduce both capital and expense operating costs. Global reach. Public cloud provider has data centers wide. We can deploy our applications closer to the users for better performance. Increase speed and agility. Resources are available in minutes. It is very fast. It is allow us to do faster deployment and development. And lastly is reliability and security. The provider always ensures robust security measures and easier and reliable data backup and disaster recovery. I think that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much.